The SEC is investigating whether stablecoin issuance violated investor protection laws, according to the Wall Street Journal. It's the latest hit to an industry rattled by layoffs and bankruptcies. Joining us now on set, Jeremy Allaire, CEO of Circle. We all saw just speaking of Bitcoin, but we could talk crypto in general, but 65 to 16 will get your attention and certainly not qualify as currency, I don't think, in terms of using. And you don't want something, if you buy something when it's 16 and 6 months later you look back and it's 65, you feel like an idiot for spending it on anything. So it's not there yet. But recently, as the regulation and the overhang has increased, it somehow has gone, Bitcoin has gone from 16 back to 24,000, 23,000. Is this crypto spring now, in your view, after a crypto winter? Or not? Well, not yet.
I don't know about the specific label, but I think what you're certainly seeing is that, just like with big tech and tech, there were, names that, on the NASDAQ that sold off significantly. And then people sort of say, okay, where are the long-term platforms? And there tends to be, some higher degree of confidence in that. And so, Bitcoin is sort of here to stay. Ethereum as a platform people are building on is here to stay. You've seen that. Notably, we also saw, all of last year during the carnage, while, all of these digital assets were down so much, USDC actually grew. It was one of the only assets that grew in 2022. And so a digital dollar that works on top of these blockchain networks has real utility and real value. It maybe gives us somewhat of an indicator into where does the utility come from as we go forward. Mm-hmm.
It almost seemed, as Gensler, the tougher he talked a couple of weeks ago, the more the whole marketplace seemed to resist or embrace the idea that maybe we finally get things sorted out in terms of regulation.
Yeah, I mean, I think to some degree there is a kind of, well, there's an anxiousness, like, okay, what are the rules going to be, or what, how do we get through that? I think the other piece to this, though, is I think it's very easy to get kind of grounded in a very U.S.-centric view of the world. What are the U.S. regulators doing? What's happening in U.S. markets? But as we know, digital assets are extraordinarily global. The demand and interest in them comes from highly global audiences. And in fact, when you think about the drivers in many cases, rising interest rates, a strong dollar is actually disruptive to many currencies, sovereign debt issuers, geopolitical uncertainty also increasing. And so the kind of conditions within which one would be interested in a non-sovereign digital commodity is still there.